Hello everyone, here from the Algarve in Portugal. Finally making a video here once again after 2 years I think. For those of you that don't know, my parents live here, so we come here pretty much every winter for Christmas and New Year's, and we're doing the same thing once again this year, but decided to make a video this time. Last time we didn't, and we're starting off at Praia da Marinha. Haven't been here in 4 years. Everywhere that we go in this video we haven't been in many years, so it's kind of all new to us. This is one of the most iconic places in the Algarve. The Algarve is kind of famous for its orange rock landscapes.
Yeah, and since the ocean is so calm, the water is looking extra beautiful today because of the color. It's almost like Caribbean looking because of the green or blue color. It's really beautiful.
Yeah, especially down there. I don't remember seeing it like that here. You can probably see we're in winter clothing. Yeah. I think it's colder than the other times that we were here.
Yeah, there's a cold wind today, and it is colder because I remember sometimes we used to go to the beach, but I don't think we can proper in bikini. I don't think it's doable this time.
Yeah, because the other times, even in winter, we could get some 20 degree, 22 degree weather. I think today's gonna be 17 max. There's no wind though, you could probably still go to the beach, but right now it's not 17, it feels around 12. So I remember this part last time with all the cats.
Big one.
So they have this thing over here for the cats. I think it's like a community project. They have all their little beds. You see this in a few villages and towns in the Algarve. Don't see any cats in there right now. Yeah, and people come, give them food. Another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was nobody in the cat house. They're all getting in a suntan. This sign is talking about the rock formations here. Karst features has a very irregular outline of cliff faces carved from the limestone rocks and is estimated to be between 24 and 16 million years old. So that is it, the famous arch. I forgot that it's actually two. I thought it was just one. If I remember correctly, I think that's called the Elephant Rock. I guess that's like the elephant's head. The front feet kind of looks like it. Get an even better view of the beach now. So that is Praia da Marinha, Marinha Beach. I think there's another one down here too that has a different name. Beautiful look. A quick intermission to talk about the sponsor of this video, Surfshark, which is our recommended VPN provider that we've been using for the past 4 years.
As we are constantly jumping from place to place, we are always using public Wi-Fis in airports, restaurants and other places. That's why we use Surfshark to be able to have a private connection, keeping our personal information and sensitive data safe from potential hackers.
Apps and websites that we use to book things like hotels, flights and car rentals may change the price depending on the country that we are booking from. We recently had this happen to us when renting a car in Houston in the US. When we set our device's location to Guatemala, it was cheaper than if our location was set to the US. By using Surfshark, you can change your device's location to check for the best prices.
We also use Surfshark VPN to avoid online restrictions. While traveling to different countries, sometimes we face situations where some sites are not accessible, but with Surfshark we can avoid this problem.
With just one single Surfshark subscription, you can connect unlimited devices for your entire household. Go to surfshark.com/jumpingplaces for 4 extra months of Surfshark, and that also includes a 30-day money-back guarantee policy. The Algarve is also full of these things here, sinkholes. Oh, you got people like doing stand-up paddling there. That'll be cool. Kayaking inside. Yeah, it seems like there's a passageway to the open ocean. Oh, there's even boats coming out of there. And that's one of the caves. So we drove about 10 minutes further down the coast to a little town called Carvoeiro, which is probably Carol's favourite town in the Algarve.
Yeah, but many towns are beautiful and cute, but I think this is my favorite one.
Yeah, mainly just because of the layout. You can see all the whitewashed buildings going up the cliffside. Just an extremely beautiful beach. Just like the other one, since there's not many waves, the water is looking amazing. So the last time that we made a video here, we actually spent the night in one of these buildings. I'm not sure which one it was.
That one.
Is it that one?
Yeah, I think the middle level.
Yeah, it might have been. It was a great location. Yeah, I think it is that one, right there. So basically just walk across and you get the ultimate view. If you search the Algarve on Google Images, you pretty much always get this shot of Carvoeiro from this deck. Yeah, to be honest, there's like zero wind down here, so you could actually sunbathe already.
Yeah, it's actually good that the sun is quite strong.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to take these off soon. Yeah, what a beautiful, beautiful beach. Don't think I've ever seen it like this, so calm. Also got these cool rocks everywhere. Another thing that you'll find throughout the Algarve, since they're always falling off the cliffs. Warning signs everywhere. So we're trying to find the place that we had dinner at last time. It was a local place somewhere around here. I think the food will be cheaper. I think it was up these stairs. Oh, it might be closed. Yeah, it was this place, Restaurante a Fonte. So this mission to find food has been going on for about 20 minutes now. Literally everything's just closed. All these places. Only the Chinese here is open. The beachfront ones are open too, but they're charging like 30 euros for a fish dish that we know you can get for like 12 or something, 12, 13 euros in Portugal. And also Carol checked the pictures and yeah, it don't really look Portuguese style. It's like fancy, not much food.
Yeah, not really worth it. So we're trying to find somewhere else.
Alright, we might be in luck because it looks like this one is open. Casa Algarve restaurant. Yeah, so this restaurant's a bit of a fancy one. Also not really what we're looking for, but we're so hungry now, might as well eat. I think the fish would be around 50 euros for the both of us. So I don't think we're getting that one, the shared one. But Carol's gonna get the bacalhau, 22 euros. And I'll probably get a beef dish, bifia portuguesa, 18 euros 50. We also got some olives, azeitonas, that we always get. Always delicious in Portugal. I think they were €1.90 and got some bread for €1.
It's really good. They always put something. Like, I think they put olive oil and maybe some spices. I don't know. Like
sometimes it's like spices and herbs, yeah. Yeah, you can see it on there. And the main dishes looking amazing. Got a really nice presentation how they've done it. So I think this is ham, like slices of ham, and then the beef obviously.
And bacalhau is codfish in English, and in Portugal it's actually one of the most iconic dishes here in Portugal, and I love it. I always eat when I come here. And apparently they have more than 1,000 ways to cook bacalhau. They have like recipes from like 1,000 different ways that they can cook, and I usually try different ones. And this is the first time that I'm trying this one with eggs and potatoes and green peppers and red peppers and onions. It looks really good.
Mine tastes really amazing too. You can see here there's like this gravy, really nice sauce. I got it medium cooked. I always like it that way. So another cool thing about Carvoeiro is you have the coastal walkways just like Praia da Marinha, and here you can even walk down there amongst the cliffs. There's another section over there that we're going to be heading to. They have like a wooden walkway going all the way around, but we'll head to this one. I think this is the one that had that like rock window.
Yeah, Boneca, I think.
It's called Boneca.
Boneca, yeah. There's a restaurant Boneca bar, but I think it's closed.
Yeah, so when we came here around Christmas time during COVID, all these places were actually open still, but now they're not, so that's kind of weird. You'd have expected them to be more chance of it being closed during COVID.
Yeah.
Maybe they really needed the money then though, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, so normally when the restaurants open, there'll be like tables and chairs out here, but now there's nothing. Yeah, the rocks at this part are real bright orange. Looks cool with the bright blue skies too. Not a cloud in sight. It's been like this for about 5-6 days. 0 clouds. Yeah, so this was the tunnel to the window. Probably someone inside here already, waiting for pictures. I think there's 2 windows.
Yeah, but it's very packed.
Yeah, we had to wait in a queue. Pretty cool though. That's the second one. So this is the part that we thought was the coolest last time. Better than that window part. You also got some similar kind of tunnels. Like another planet.
This is the view that I like.
Oh, this way?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the perfect shot. You probably saw there was like a big pirate ship that just passed by. There's lots of pirate ship tours around the Algarve. So we're back in our car rental now. Just picked up Mum and Dad. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? And we're heading to the mountains now. Kind of like a mountain range that's pretty close. So we're just leaving Portimão, and on the car it says 20 minutes. So I didn't even realize it was that close. You're gonna see a completely different change of scenery. And we got a really good deal on the car. Once again, we used that site Discover Cars that we've used in many different countries now. It's like a budget car rental, and it's 18 euros a day, so a great price. So once again, we'll put that link in the video description. They seem to get better deals than even if you were booking direct with the companies. I don't know how they do that, but it's been like that in every country that we've been so far. So we've arrived at Caldas de Monchique, which is like a spa town. There's water here that's supposed to be kind of thermal, and it's been used since the Romans were here. So there's all these spa resorts. Last time we were here, this was actually all open and we could see this big spa resort. That's why we came down. But maybe they grew the trees to hide it, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, to get more privacy.
Yeah, you could see like the pool down there. That's why we came down here. But pretty amazing that in just 20 minutes you can go from the coast to a place like this. A lot cooler up here too, even though I'm in a t-shirt now. Also quite different because here the buildings are colourful, and somehow my parents have never been here.
No.
Only to the main city,
Top, yeah.
Monchique. So during other times there's like a cafe open here, and you'll have loads of tables around here. This looks kind of Moorish, Islamic. You see a lot of Islamic style buildings around the Algarve since they were here in the past. So like I said, there are many spa resorts here. As you're driving up you can see them, so we need to do that one day too. And then if I remember correctly, there is a nice little park this way. What's that, like a oven?
Yeah.
Some sort of bread oven.
Pizza oven, I think.
Pizza oven. So this is the spring water. The last time that we came here I dropped my sunglasses in there in winter, and I actually went down and got them. It wasn't like super cold, the water. It's a good way to test it out. Didn't have all these leaves around last time though. now we've come to the highest mountain in the Algarve called Foia, 902 meters high. So up here you have like the communication towers. You can actually see it from my parents' house in Portimão. There's a cafe here too, and there's a wine shop. So once again, another place that Mum and Dad have never been. You really haven't been here?
No, it's very nice. It's bigger than I thought. Wider the area. It's very good.
So Portimão is over there, that place on the coast in the distance. Can you get snow up here?
Yeah, a little bit.
I think last time we were here it was like 0 degrees. It was colder than this.
Yeah.
I think now it's probably about 8 or something like that.
It's the wind, isn't it? It's a cold wind.
Yeah, there is a cold
Now
wind.
you know where that cold wind comes. It goes down to Algarve.
Yeah.
From the north.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said 8 degrees, but maybe it is close to 0. I can feel my fingers going numb. Last time I had like a beanie and gloves. So I was talking about the coastal walks that you can do, but you can also do like a mountain walk. So that's the Atlantic coast. Cabo de São Vicente, been there in Sagres. Yeah, we're here, but you can walk all the way to the Spanish coast. There's a big river here, and then on the other side is Spain. You can actually drive across in just over 2 hours, or around 2 hours. It's not that big, the Algarve. And then this way, less than an hour. So we've now come to a vineyard and winery called Avad. We're gonna be doing a tour, not sure for how long, 30 euros. I think that includes some wine tasting and I think some food like cheese too. So already from the parking you can see all the vines, kind of brown looking now. Leaves are a bit dead since we're in the winter, not the season. You remember the last time we did a wine tour?
Yeah, in Chile, last year, 2023.
Yeah, but at that time they gave us lots and lots of wine.
Yeah.
A lot of people were completely drunk.
Yeah, maybe too much wine.
I think this one isn't so much.
No, that was for Brazilians. This one is not, so it's gonna be just a regular amount of wine.
We always drink quite a lot of wine when we're in Portugal, especially because at the supermarkets you can get bottles of wine for less than 2 euros. Probably one of the most affordable places in the world to buy bottles of wine.
Yeah, it's crazy. You can have like very good ones for like 3 and 4 euros. And yeah, even the cheapest ones can be like 1 euro something.
And it's still pretty good.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, I didn't realize we'd already be getting up close. Look at those, the dead grapes. Dried up. So if you come by boat, where does the boat come?
Down at the bottom here, and then you walk up.
Ah, so there's like a river here.
Yeah, there's a river.
So the tour was really amazing. It lasted about 2 hours overall and we got to try 3 different wines. We also ended up buying a nice bottle of wine too. The guide was also very knowledgeable about both international and Portuguese wines. And we also got to see something that we had never seen before, which were these giant clay jars that are used during the production of some of their wines. And apparently that's something that was first brought to Portugal by the Romans. And then besides that, the winery is just in such a beautiful location, as you could see from the footage, so it's definitely worth visiting. in Portimão now. It's almost night time, probably in about 30 minutes it'll be pitch black. And we're actually going to an ice rink. When was the last time that you did ice skating?
Oh, many years ago, when I was a teenager. I used to love doing that, and I also used to do rollerblading classes, so I always loved those sports. Last time that we were here in Portimão, they had it, but we didn't have time to go, but now we're finally going.
Yeah, I don't think I've done it in more than like 2 decades. Really nice square. Already got the Christmas decorations out. Portugal is full of nice squares. There's also a fountain here, it's gone down right now. Some nice historical building.
And over there we have the Portuguese hero, Ronaldo.
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I think ever since I've been coming here, like, I don't know, 6 years ago, they've always had this mural here. Some of the football players. That's Ronaldo right there, the legend. So this is another square called Praça da República. I hadn't been here yet, so I didn't know they had this giant wall. So I think we're gonna have to bail on the ice rink idea. There's like a big queue, and it's also just a tiny ice rink. Seems to be mainly for kids. I thought it was gonna be a bigger one. We don't have time as well because we have a dinner arranged.
Yeah. So not today. Maybe I can come. We can come another day. I don't know.
Earlier maybe.
Yeah, earlier.
Even the church is looking beautiful. I think this is one of the biggest ones in Portimão. All lit up too. Everything's lit up. So for the rest of our trip in the Algarve, we didn't do much traveling around or filming, but we did go on a few walks with my parents, which we always do every week when we're visiting them. We visited a village called Algarve, which is pretty close to Portimão, a really beautiful old fishing village. It's also very big with tourists now, so there's many restaurants there and stuff, but yeah, it's really nice, one of our favourite places in the Algarve. And then on another day we went to Ferragudo and walked along the coast there. We did a coastal walk that we had never done before, so we got to see a few beaches and areas that we hadn't seen before. And Ferragudo is also another amazing village that we pretty much visit every time that we're visiting my parents. And then after that we finally had the New Year's celebration with family and friends. So that's going to be it already from the Algarve. As we mentioned, we don't really come here to film, it's just more about family time. But we do need to come back here at one point and do a series again, not just in the Algarve, other places in Portugal, even the other islands like the Azores and Madeira. We really want to go to those, so hopefully we can do all that one day. So if you like the video, just drop a like as usual to support us, subscribe to see more videos like this, follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you in the next one.